Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. We are from Group 1, Class 1 PK2, consisting of 4 members, and the members are Nur Amirah, Umaar Azami, Nurul Syuhada, and I, Izzah Batrisyia. We'll be presenting our analysis for the movie we've chosen, Paskal, using SWOT analysis as the analytical tool. Let us start off with an analysis of strength exhibited by the main character in this movie, which is Lieutenant Arman. Firstly, Lieutenant Arman has shown courage during peacekeeping mission in Angola, where he insisted to save a wounded woman stuck behind the truck due to fear of not being able to save her in due time, even when the situation puts his life at stake. Secondly, Lieutenant Arman is quick thinking as he takes the initiative to suggest deception as a method to capture Rudy Rusli Parjo, a pirate leader that escaped the Orkim Harmony incident. Thirdly, he is vigilant because as soon as he was alerted to a hijacking plot, he alerts the Navy and the authorities to lock down the port. Overall, we can say that Lieutenant Arman has a strong leadership skill, from making well structured plans to executing them, and then leading the whole team as they operate. Pascal managed to successfully capture the targets as well as rescue the hostages.
Next is the weakness. Paskal unit has pros and cons too. Some of the weaknesses that are identified in this movie are: number 1, to sacrifice family time. Lieutenant Commander Amra's mother didn't agree with his son for being Paskal officer. This is because her husband was died during Paskal operation. She loved his son and don't want to lose his son over an operation too, just like his husband. She never support her son, even go to his commissioning day as Paskal officer to show her protest over his son's choice of work. Amran felt guilty for choosing his career over his own mother. He felt even worse when her mother's health declining. Soon, he decided to resign from Paskal and planned to move to Lumut with his mother to take care of her. Other officers also need to sacrifice their family time to complete the mission. Number 2 is the hostage situation. In Laurel 11 mission, the Somali pirates has hijacked the ship and managed to capture one hostage. They refused to negotiate with the commander, thus the Navy Elite Special Operation Unit was deployed to it. Since they got hold on a hostage, the situation became intense. They cannot use their weapon as it will risking the hostage life. Therefore, the team using their strength to fight back bare hands. In the end, they managed to save the hostage without using any weapon. In the oil rigs operation, the hostage were put in the room full with grenades. The special unit need to disarm the grenade that were attached with strings. It was really intense due to if one grenade explode, it will kill all the hostage in the room. Joshua's wife Lily was wounded with C4 bomb on her body. Lily's life was in Amran's hand as he needed to fight with Jeb. In the end, Amran won the fight and Lily was saved by the special unit to disarm the bomb. And lastly, is the same strategy applied. Since there is an ex-Pascal on the enemy side, the usual strategy cannot be used. Their move will be easily detected by the enemy side. Therefore, Amran had to come up with a new strategy to tackle the mission on the ship so they can get on the ship safely.
I'm Tutu 145, Nur Amirah Binti Wahab will explain about opportunity from the movie. The first one is already has its own squad. Lieutenant Commander Arman Rahman has his own squad. Is one of the opportunity he has during the Paskal movie. In an emergency, the driver was found a group of separate teams that have long moved together throughout the completion of previous missions. So the parallel goes in the Paskal teams are moving and working in the same direction. The issue is it's not easy for one hand to reach a decision, but it's wise to unite the team and guide them to be able to work together. So Left Armen has their own squad of one-headed teams that make their mission to rescue move smoothly. For example, when the situation of rescuing Lily, the wife of his former colleague Joshua on the oil rig was manageable, it's not possible for him to success in the mission without a united team. So the second one is the commitment. Lieutenant Arman got the opportunity because the squad that was with him gave a high commitment. It's impossible to complete a mission without the high commitment of the Paskal squad. The squad members are in sync with the lieutenant, committed to the task or the mission resist despite being contacted and called unexpectedly, especially when most of them are in holiday moods. Yet they still go down to success in the mission of rescuing Lily on the oil rig without giving a reason and cheating in the disobeying the order. So the commitment given by them has a positive impact in completing the mission. The next one is complete equipment. They got affinity from the Paskal which provide complete equipment. One of them is the use of the night vision devices. The thermal imaging common models are forward-looking infrared FLR camera. One of the mission they use a thermographic camera that sends infrared radiation. The sensor installed in forward-looking infrared camera as well as those of other thermal imaging cameras. It uses detection of infrared radiation that typically emitted from a heat source. Secure an image assemble for video output, so they can detect the enemy guarding the hostage as the warm object that will be detected from their night vision. Next one is the equipment assistance from the Paskal. Lieutenant Arman got the opportunity to provide equipment assistance from Paskal such as the transport at sea and also additional team for backup during one of their mission. So Arman's teams were recalled from Neve and transported to the reducibles point at sea via the RMAF C-130 before being picked up by the Scorpion-class submarine KD Tunku Abdul Rahman. So additional teams were deployed as backup to a forward operating base aboard KD Selangor. After a change of plan, they dived toward the oil rig and secured the top to make way for the reinforcements.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Umaar Bin Azami, entry number 221039, first year student from Faculty of Medicine, University Pertahanan Nasional Malaysia. I would like to present about the threats that main character face during the operation. Firstly is the geography problem. The location take part at the ocean, which we know there are limited space for landing, for air support and even the operation itself. It gives a great challenge to the Paskal team to strike the best strategy to succeed in this operation. As we know, Paskal team will use EC, helicopter and the boat from the special force of Paskal. Next is an experienced pilot. As we know, Jeb is one of the pilots. Jeb is from the same intake as Captain Amran in Paskal team. He is a good challenge to Captain Amran during the intake where give a hard time for Captain Amran. As we know, Jeb will know every operation procedure and tactic that Paskal will do. So Paskal need to organize a new tactic to succeed in this mission. Next, it is near Malaysian border. Paskal team need to act fast in any situation because if the pirate enter the international zone, Malaysian Navy have lost their power. If Malaysian Navy have lost their power, the Malaysian Navy cannot attack the pirate using any of the equipment they have. And lastly, the operation take aspect of civilian life, as the ship is owned by a civilian company and one of the hostage is Captain Amran's friend, who is Lily. As we know, Lily is Joshua's wife. Joshua died during the mission with Captain Amran when Jeb both have been thrown back by the opponent or the militant itself, which have taken Joshua's life. I think that's all from me for the threats that occurred in this movie. Thank you.
That's all for our presentation. Thank you for watching.